What's up, travelers? It's your boy TravelMan Tam, and today I'm going to talk to you guys about 15 things you should know about Japan. Number 1, Japanese people. I can't explain how polite these people are, and that's one thing that I really liked about Japan. So if you're scared of like, oh, there's going to be a language barrier, oh, somebody's not going to be able to help me, forget about this, because Japanese people go out of their way just to tell you how to get to like the local ramen place. The second thing you guys should know about Japan is that their people are quiet. We always commuted in Japan, most about the subway and whatnot. One thing that we found really weird, we'd be sitting down and there'd be 0 people talking. You guys have to make sure you're completely silent or else you'll just be getting those dirty looks that you can get. The third thing, which really shocked me and my friend Aladdin, is that they like to mind their own business and they're very trustworthy. I remember various times we'd be walking down the street, we'll see their bikes that are just parked up with their shopping bags, just like trust within each other so they don't have to worry about people robbing their stuff. Number 4, Japanese people love to bike. I've never seen anybody that loves to bike this much. You know, you'll have your Rolls Royces, you'll have your Benzes just driving around, nobody even cares, but then you see that one bike going around and everybody's like, damn, like, that's a nice bike. They love to bike. They also have a very good implementation of the system in their infrastructure. So you'll literally have like a sidewalk and then you'll literally have another path that's just for bikes. And I know that there are some countries in the world that are like that, but Japan has these little bike lanes everywhere. Another thing that really tripped us out, they drive on the left side and they also walk on the left side. That just, it blew my mind to see that. Number 6. Japanese people do not like making eye contact. As an individual who travels, one of my goals is to just live the local experience and get to talk to the people who actually live there. One of those key things before starting a conversation is to make eye contact. I just got nothing. I don't know if it's just because there's another method of engaging in conversation, but I found it very tough to actually talk to some local. Number 7. Nobody can speak English. I'm not gonna say nobody can speak English, but it's a very limited amount. I remember we were trying to get Japanese cheesecake at one point. I asked like 4 different people, I'm like, how do you get to this place? People did not understand me to the point where I had to pull out my phone. We literally talked through Google Translate, which was pretty unfortunate because I couldn't talk to anybody at all. Number 8, paying the bill. Apparently if you go in a group of friends, it's a tradition that one person has to pay for the entire group. Number 9, this is very unfortunate for people who do not eat pork, as in my case. I found it pretty hard to eat some of the food that was over there just because it was incorporated with pork. Japan is like very well known for its ramen. I would have loved to have it, but the thing is, it's either gonna have pork broth, slices of pork, and it ties again to the fact their knowledge on English is very limited. So for me to even say, oh, replace the pork slices with like beef slices or replace them with chicken slices, I couldn't even do that, so I didn't even get a chance to eat ramen in Japan. Tip number 10. Japan is very big on arcades and casinos, especially slot. Every single district we went to, we'd at least see 3 different slot places that you can go to. Not gonna lie, I tried to go for one. It was my first time ever and it was just a flop. But if you're into casinos, gambling, stuff like that, you should definitely check it out. Japan is the place for you. 11. Yes, the rumors are true. Japan is very heavily influenced by anime, which makes a lot of sense because they're the guys who made it. There's this one specific district called Akihabara. It's mainly focused on anime culture. This place, if you were to go into it and if you're an otaku, which means anime lover, you're gonna love this place off because everything about it is just animes, games, stuff like that. You're gonna love it off. And it's very cute as well. So yeah, check out Akihabara if you're into anime. Tip number 12. Japan is a very clean country. It kind of struck me a little bit because I'm always the type of guy to recycle, throw out my garbage, whatever. But in Japan, I had nowhere to throw my garbage because these guys have no bins anywhere on the streets. Yet, the country is so clean. All I have to say is, if you have garbage, keep it with you, put it in your pocket, put it in your backpack, whatever you're traveling with. Because if you throw it on the floor, chances are somebody's gonna be like,
no, God! No, God, please, no!
Tip number 13, sneezing and coughing. If you're a germaphobe, you're really gonna find this disturbing, but I don't know how to really say this. You know how if you're supposed to sneeze or if you're supposed to cough, you pull off one of these, or you pull off one of these. Over there, it's just, there's none of that. So basically if you sneeze or you cough, it's just out to the open. It kind of makes more sense because there's that big stereotype around Asians wearing the masks. Some people think it's for pollution, and I guess in some parts of Asia it is. But in Japan, I personally would conclude that it could be probably because of that. People don't want to get sick, and they obviously can't tell people what to do, so they just put on the mask and they're safe. So if you're a germaphobe, bring yourself your own mask, and yeah, just be prepared for that. 14, we spent around 16 days in Japan. 5 or 6 out of those days, it was raining. And it kind of ruined our trip a bit because we were in Osaka, we didn't get a chance to see it. But these guys are very also well prepared for rain. They're always carrying umbrellas. There's racks outside of places so that you can store your umbrella before going into the store, which is very well accommodating because you don't want your store to be all wet and stuff, right? But yeah, another tip to that is bring your own umbrella just to be prepared, stay on the safe side. Oh, and also, if you're staying at a hotel, some of the hotels actually offer umbrellas for you. They usually just keep it out in the front, or sometimes you even have to ask the desk, and they just give you an umbrella. But just in case, bring an umbrella. You never know what's going to happen, or you can even buy one from when you actually land in Japan. Tip number 15, and this is kind of a bonus tip. If you live in North America, you're probably familiar with the 2-teeth plug into the outlet. I don't really know how to explain that, but basically if you're going to Japan, you don't even have to worry about those little converters that you put into the wall, because they use the exact same plug that we do. Alright guys, so those were 15 tips and tricks about Japan. I hope you enjoyed it. In case you were looking into the trip or just doing your research simply, I would recommend it 100%. It was the best country, best experience I've ever experienced. I don't know if that made sense, but you could tell from my excitement. And once again, I just wanted to say, check out my friend Aladdin's channel. He has all the vlogs from our trip itself. Link should be either in the description above or the screen. You guys should be able to see it now. And also I want you guys to check out the rest of my montages from the trip itself. Should be in the playlist, probably somewhere around here. But yeah guys, thank you so much. Thank you my travelers. And this is TravelMan Tam signing out. Peace.